I mean, when you get a chance to interview three awesome ladies, you take it. And they know I'm the right person to interview them because I'm not some guy who's going to be like threatened by three strong women. I mean, just because one of them directs horror movies and is on the cover of publications or something, and another one founded a business and has partnerships with companies that are kind of big, I guess. And the other one has like 8 million followers or something. That's not going to make me be like, oh, where did I go wrong? I'm totally cool. I'm not even sure if everyone I'm interviewing is of drinking age. But yeah, I got to interview the three producers of Kindling, and I'm gonna play nice. Keeping it PG here, and celebrating three female badasses. Their upcoming film, and this awesome and unique crowdfunding project, and the causes they are giving back to. And obviously, let's remember to put our phones on silent. See? Guys, we're joined...
That's gone now.
If you're something more important to be, that's fine. No. Guys, we are joined by Erynn Dalton, Ttemima Shames, Sydney Morgan, and this is exciting. Normally horror, you have like an old white guy behind the camera. And you have three amazing ladies now, movie producers. I mean, in my house, we are all about girl power. I have a daughter. We're all about Wonder Woman. We're all about everything. We love that stuff. We love, and we do need more women in this industry. Why do you ladies think this is so important? Whoever wants to go first.
I can start. I'll break the ice. I love that women have a different point of view on some things. I don't think it means that it makes male-driven horror any less relevant. But it's nice to see representation behind the camera and above the line as far as producer roles too, because even though I might be a female director, still usually the producers are men. And I love that this project is so female driven and female led.
Yeah, I think that it's really important for women in the industry to be showing what they can do, because I think there's not enough female producers out there, because at the end of the day, a gender doesn't really define what you can do in a certain job role.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like those two really summed it up. But like they said, horror is a very male-dominant industry, even in the acting side of things, not only behind the camera on the producer and director roles. So it's just cool to kind of see that representation, and I'm super excited for this project.
Let's address the elephant in the room. I'm not calling you an elephant, Sydney. I'm the fat one. I get that, but you know, you're a big deal, dude. I mean, what is it? 8 million followers on TikTok, 2.5 million subscribers on YouTube, and I haven't even refreshed my page. It's pretty freaking sad because every time I refresh my page, you get the same amount of subscribers that takes me like 2 years to get. I'm like, what am I doing wrong, dude? So, but it's exciting. I have looked at your stuff. I do love, and I'm being sincere about this, I do love what you create because it's colorful. I love the way you use color. It's playful, it's fun, and it's positive, which is something that honestly we could use online more.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. With you already developing this platform and having a strong fan base that just continues to grow daily, what stood out and attracted you about this project?
So I remember getting the script, and immediately I was just stuck on this. I had to see how it ended. And then also I met with Erynn for lunch, and just immediately she was so inspirational, and we just have very similar like values and things that we like. And it was a great fit from the start. And this project is going to be amazing.
Could you tell us, without spoiling, a little bit about the character that you play?
Yes. So I play a pioneer woman who has noticed some people have gone missing from her community. So she goes out into the wilderness in search of these people and finds something very evil waiting for her.
Erynn Dalton, you are pretty much South Florida theater's like horror queen. Infinite Abyss at the Foundry in Wilton Manors, the Fort Lauderdale area. You are the owner of the theater. You've been an actor, director, producer, and you're just like possessed behind the camera. Like you go nuts with that. It's like I can't even talk to you. can you tell us a little bit about Kindling?
Sure. Kindling is an anthology horror film. It's my second feature, and it's great because it's an anthology horror film. It has 4 stories in it. And what's cool about Kindling is that it's really tightly wound into one story about one family, with all of those shorter stories within, really tightly connecting them, with a really cool surprise ending. So we're excited about it.
Cool. Ttemima, looking at everything that you've accomplished at such a young age, CEO and founder of Next Step Talent.
Yeah.
Managing top social influencers.
Mm-hmm.
Your involvement in the music industry and with major labels. You are like a female, younger version of like a Puff Daddy, building an empire. Except I'm pretty sure Biggie would still be alive if you managed him. So I mean, like, do you even get that reference? You guys are so young.
I
Like,
do.
like, with everything you already have on your resume and everything that you've already accomplished, I get it. You're like, you wake up one day, you're like, yeah, let's just put movie producer in there right now. Sure, why not? Just throw it in. Why Kindling?
Well, I think for me, I met Erynn obviously through Sydney, and we all kind of had a conversation about women in the industry. And Erynn had asked me if I would be willing to, help the project as well. And I was like, you know what, I started off my career in acting. So way back when I did TV and film and theater for 12 years. And so it's always been a passion of mine as well. And going into, management is obviously just a different area of the industry. But being able to bring back that side is awesome.
Last question, and it is for the 3 of you. What is so special about this particular project and crowdfunding campaign?
Yeah, so a portion of the crowdfunding campaign that is raised is going toward 2 very special charities. So one being the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation, which is very near and dear to my heart. I do a lot of work with them because I was diagnosed with severe ulcerative colitis in 2018. And so for those of you that don't know, that is in a chronic illness that is an inflammatory bowel disease. And so I have been dealing with this for a few years now. And on the topic of representation, that's a big part of why I got started on social media, is because when I was going through my chronic illness journey with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis, I would look up things online to try and see other people going through things similar. And there was just not a lot there. Or I had to get emergency surgery to remove my entire colon in October of 2019 and get an ostomy bag. And when I was getting ready for that surgery, I was looking up lots of things about ostomy bags, trying to see like what this recovery in my life with an ostomy is going to be like. And there would be like the occasional photo of like an old man with an ostomy bag. And so I'm very adamant and on sharing all of my journey with ulcerative colitis and an ostomy, so that young girls going through something similar can see someone that looks like them, so that they can relate to me and see that, oh, she has this and she's doing fine. I can do that too. So that's why my favorite thing to get online is comments that are like, you inspire me so much. You make me feel better about having this disease, or you make me feel like I can do anything that normal people can do. And so that is why this charity is very near and dear to my heart. And I'm super excited that we were able to implement this into the campaign. And the second charity that it's going to is the Trevor Project, which benefits at-risk LGBTQ youth. And that's just also a charity that we are super excited to be able to help. So that is, kind of about the campaign.
On the Trevor Project, I actually did a lot of work with them back in 2019, 2020 at a record label I was working at. And they're an organization that's, I just find it so amazing what they have going on and how they are willing to really speak up and on topics that might be uncomfortable for some people, and provide those people with knowing that they're not alone. And that's so important.
It costs a lot of money to make a movie. It just does. I mean, kind of sometimes ridiculous amounts of money to make a movie. And I've always felt that we should be giving back in that process. I mean, we are making art, we're making entertainment, but why not give back before that art is even made? And I think that's what makes us really different. Most crowdfunding campaigns related to film aren't looking to give back to charity. You know, maybe they'll say proceeds made from the sale of the movie go to these particular charities. And I was like, no, I want this to go to a charity before we even start production. I want to make sure that we take care of, you know, these nonprofits that have taken care of us and so many of our friends.
Guys, I just want to thank Sydney, Temima, and Erynn for taking the time to do this interview, as well as congratulate them on this awesome project. Feel free to check out all their stuff. I'm putting all the links in the description. Also, like, subscribe, and whatever to the stuff that I have if you want. And thanks for watching.